Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Alright. This is why you always open up OBS and start your recordings on OBS before you open up the application you're actually running. Because my microphone was not switched to the right device. If that makes sense. Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we even click this button, I've heard some complaining about this week's Odyssey. From two different sources now. I've seen a post on Reddit. I didn't look directly into it, but I did see 20,000% ceramic health. And I've heard people complaining on my Discord. Some crazy adjustments to Moab percentage, and to be fair, these complaints were put in before the Odyssey was released, so I don't know if they had sneaky prior intel or whatever, but anyway. It's looking like we've insulted Odysseys enough to the point where they've just gone crazy. Let's have a look at it. Perfectly normal Odyssey. Nothing to see here, just your weekly Odyssey with the usual towers and maps. Yep, nothing unusual here. Usual towers and maps, yeah, they've been fucking rinse and repeat game modes. Not towers and maps though. Anyway. Ew, what the fuck is that? That's not usual. I think that's been in like 2 Odysseys max. Anyway, let's see what we're working with here, shall we? Oh, sweet. No choice with the hero. Oh, actually, I like this Odyssey already. Oh my god, there's like literally nothing to think about. Oh, this is perfect. This is actually... Oh, let's not kid ourselves here. We might get a Paragon somehow, but... Nah, I like Tack Shooter better than I like the fucking Glue Gunner. Not Glue Gunner, sorry, the Ice Monkey, but I think it's worth having all options available. In fact, you know what? Let's balance these out a bit. You know what? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's do it. Right. Oh. Quincy only 1 to 40, and you can spam level ups. Cool. End of the road. There it is. End of the road, hard standard. 1 to 50. 3,500 to start with, which is very generous. 20,000% ceramic health. Okay. Quiet Street, hard reverse. Moabs are fast. Moabs are weaker. That's doable. Good amount of cash to start us with as well. Another brick, hard standard. Moabs. Oh. Oh. Paragon time. See? See, this is why Tack Shooter was important to bring at least 3. Actually, yeah. How many Paragons do we have to work with? 1, 2, 3. 3 Paragons? 3 Paragons. There you go. Okay, so that should be fairly relaxed. I don't know about the Moab health aspect, how much that'll actually matter, but we'll see. And then, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, the rusty spoon. Pick some new game modes, or some new expert difficulty final maps. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say rusty spoon. That's a little too far, but not like this and this make up for this and this and this all being the fucking same. But seriously, you don't need to put, like, look, you could have just put this as the final map. It's a higher round, it's an insane amount of money, it's got some crazy modifiers, you could have probably thrown a few more modifiers on there. You could have made that the last map and put chimps here. Or another, or hashtag ouch here. Or anything that ends at round 100 here, you know? You could spice things up. Anyway, I'm not complaining, I'm just complaining. What do you know about complaining? I complain all the time.
Seriously?
Yep, okay, well, there we go. incentivizes restarting anyway. I think we go with maybe a little cheeky bit like this.
Are you kidding me? Nothing. What next?
Are you kidding me? Nothing.
Yeah?
Okay, let's try this again. I'm not gonna re-say everything that I just re-said because I don't want to. I think that's fair. Essentially, I ran through a bunch of stuff on the first run, and then that first run turned out to be shit. Then I ran through a bunch of the same stuff again on the second run, and then that second run turned out to be shit, and you just saw it lose. So now that we're on the third run, I think we can cut the crap and just watch Quincy win. I think that'd be nice. Anyway, what I've gathered is round 38 is a pain in the ass, round 39 is a pain in the ass, and round 40, surprisingly, pain in the ass. So we'll see what we can do about round 40 with the second ability, which means first ability we can use on 39, but 39's not good with the first ability. We need the second ability on 39. I'm starting to see the issue. I think we could do round 40 with just the first ability, but we'd be pushing it for sure. I'm not sure I'd be a big fan of that. I do love the concept though. Gives us only primary monkeys and then makes it a military monkey only thing. I think I mentioned that in one of my past Odysseys where I was complaining about the sameness of all the Odysseys. Is I mentioned like, hey, make it so that you're only able to pick one tower from each type, and then have a map that's military only, magic monkeys only, support only, primary only, and then come through with the end map and combine them all together. This is along a similar line, but yeah, essentially,
Oh yeah.
I was keen to see one tower of each type only be able to be used on, like, say the first 4 maps. And then the final map is bringing all of their talents together. So not quite there, but it's interesting having only Quincy on this first map. Okay, not doing too bad. Oh! You know what I did forget? Monkey knowledge is a thing. Okay, this isn't nearly as bad as I thought it was then. With monkey knowledge, if you have all of the hero free monkey knowledge, you should be flying through this. Hero placement shouldn't be a big problem, and ability timing should be much easier actually. Another thing about it, so if you've got your monkey knowledge in check, you should be perfectly fine here. Classic monkey knowledge checkpoint. Do you have your monkey knowledge points? Yes? Okay. You're allowed. Come on through. I'm trying to get the upgrades in a costly manner. Like, I don't want to spend too much, but I also don't want to fall behind, you know? I mean, if I could back burner some upgrades, that'd be so great. Like, if I could say, hey, I don't need that Moab triple damage class thing now,
Oh yeah.
but I do need 6 targets bouncing, then that would be perfect.
Oh come on.
Whatever. 3 lives. Deal with it, Quincy. Be a goddamn grown up. I do think that if you... Yeah, I'm starting to think when you purchase these upgrades plays a big role. I was going to say big factor, but that felt weird. I think it plays a big part in how well you can do, but not that big of a part as you might think.
Come on.
Nice. Yeah, because like if you think of it like this, right? If you save, let's say, 1,000 every round that goes by between 20 and 30, right? And obviously the little XP bar's filling up there, so like it's maybe halfway full on whatever upgrade you're about to purchase early. And then you purchase the early upgrade and you've saved, let's say, 4 grand, right? That only realistically matters if that 4 grand gets you an extra upgrade, right? Because if not, if you're literally just stuck on the same level of hero, but you're now 4 grand poorer, then you've wasted money, right? But if you manage to save up, let's say, 4 grand on one upgrade, then another 3 on another, and then another 2, and then now all of a sudden you've got 9 grand, and you can get yourself an extra upgrade that just costs 9 grand, that is well and truly worth it. And you've managed to squeak out an extra upgrade on top of all the other ones that you've already got. So I think in this situation, we haven't really achieved much, because I almost always get level 11.
Come on.
And I usually use an ability around the time of getting it, so not great. I'll try and get it at the end of the round rather than now, but all those black balloons look like they could be a problem. And this increased attack speed does help out drastically. I'll try not get it and see if we can beat this without it, but yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a problem. Okay, just buy the attack speed. I get the message.
I am Quincy, son of Quincy. Come on. Seriously?
Shut up, Quincy. What do you
Nice.
know? What do you know? Yeah, that attack speed is just too good, and the timing on it, it's just so awkward, you know? Like if it was just a little bit later, maybe we could have squeezed some extra money out, but no. I think this is where our leveling up ends. I don't think we ever achieve level 12. Unless, of course, you have Monkey Knowledge. If you've got Monkey Knowledge, you're probably easily netting level 12. But I think without Monkey Knowledge, it is more about timing on your abilities and placement of your hero. So, next round sucks with this. We'll try and do round 39 with just this, if we can. So I'm not terrified of using this on this round if we need to, but it doesn't look like we do, actually. Oh, maybe the Cerams, actually.
Oh, come on.
Shut up, Quincy. You're only speaking for the duration of this map. That's the only reason I let you speak. But to be honest, if I knew it was going to drag on for as long as it is, I would have silenced you sooner. Let's wait for some real threats to show up.
All have some.
There we go. Okay, that's good, that's good. Delay the ceramic popping. Oh, that is perfect. That is going to drag out the cooldown by quite a bit. I love that. Cool. That's not going to be good for this round. No, no, no. But hopefully we don't need it this round. Hopefully we can get away with this one. I'm not too sure about that because that's how my first run ended. Is I had terrible ability timing on round 38 with the second ability. But I had a terrible spot for the first ability's usage on this round. but I think this spot's slightly better.
Come on!
No, yeah, he definitely needs that,
Seriously?
yeah. I want a clean finish, if I can help it.
Come on!
Good. Leave the rainbows alone for now. Leave them alone. Let them be. Let it be. Let it be. Whatever the other words are for that popular song, let it be.
Seriously?
I'll take it. I'll take it. 40 lives is amazing. Right. You're not fast, but you're also not terribly slow. I think we do actually pop you. Just without ability, so...
Headshot! Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, come on!
Really? Really? You just fucking rob me of 5 lives and then say, haha, fuck you, move on. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit and everyone knows it. Insane ceramic health, insane Moab health, slightly slower balloon speed. Bring it. Everybody's looking healthy today. Right. Everybody's looking healthy today. Okay. Do I like this choice? I do kind of like that choice. Think. What are Quincy's weaknesses? There's so many. So many,
Are
I'm
you kidding me?
not sure I
Nothing
can
gets
remember
past
them
my
all. No, but seriously, what are Quincy's weaknesses here?
What next?
I think most of them are damage. Don't ask why, I just feel like damage is gonna be a big issue. So what do we do about that? We get a goddamn recursive cluster. Okay, in theory, we won't actually see any difference in the rounds until round 39? That literally first ceramic? No, 38. 38's first ceramic, 39's first regrow rainbow. So 39 will
yeah.
actually be relaxing compared to 38. I think it's sad that we don't have any primary monkeys that can make us money. We've got military monkeys that can make us money. We've got magic monkeys that can make us money. We need a primary monkey that can make us money.
All right.
Okay. Honestly though, 35, like, I know I could have had 40, which does kind of piss me off that I wasn't able to pause the game fast enough for that. But, compared to other runs that I was almost gonna let by, 35 is a steal. I was down to like 12 lives at one point, and I was like, do I let that go? No. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Not if I don't have to. And I didn't have to.
What's
I
up?
just had to get good positioning-wise.
What's up?
I think this one's decent. It's not amazing, but for like larger-than-life balloons, Moabs will start being attacked like here, finish being attacked there, and then back around here and there, so not terrible. Okay. That guy's sorted. What else? Again, damage is the main thing that is screaming at me that needs help. Ceramic damage specifically is pretty iffy. You know what? Abilities. Abilities do go hard. I think I'm gonna do that then. I think we're gonna go middle path, boomer, ability. Maybe this Odyssey is just ability spam. first map was.
Nice.
This map seems like it's gonna heavily benefit from ability spam, if not, just be really good for it anyway. Damage to mob class balloons. Overall, massive damage to grouped balloons. I think we're doing well so far. Need to remember camo balloons are a thing as well, though. Neither of these bozos can see camouflage.
I am Quincy, son of Quincy.
Quincy's just figured it out and now he thinks he's top shit, which is never good. I suppose we could put down an ice monkey, but I'd prefer a dart. Wait, what do you do? All hit balloons become brittle, taking extra damage while frozen and losing lead immunity for a short time. Removes camo and regrow properties. That doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. You're definitely a backup option. Don't think that I've forgotten about you. Definitely on the waiting list. Same with a potential glue strike and or liquefier and or mark glue. We'll see how things turn out, but I'm thinking
What next?
all of those could be good potentials. That one I'm not too short of. Maybe Maelstrom for Cerams? Point is, we have more options than do we press the button for Quincy? Which is automatically just a much better situation to be in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me, Quincy. Shut up. Ah. Peace. Quiet. Ah, the Serenity. Oh shit, this Odyssey's taken me a while. I'm gonna have to go to sleep in like 30 minutes. Unfortunate. Okay. We have 2 towers fully upgraded to where I want them to be. Gonna need a crossbow helping hand. Preferably sharpshooter before the Moab and ceramics show up. Those crit hits. I don't know how much of a damage increase it is, but it feels like it's pretty damn good. Cool. There we go, just in time to help with the camos as well. Alright, this is the round. Moment of truth, how do we deal with these cerams? Yep. That is definitely a thing. I mean, certain ice monkeys can permastall that shit. We'll try it with the abilities this time. Specifically, the Boomer ability is the one I'm focusing on, because I don't think Quincy's gonna do very much. He's more Moab-centered. Okay, we're actually seeing some damage. That's something. But yes, I'm thinking this is an ice monkey job. Didn't know it at the time, but yes. Believe that is the situation we find ourselves in. Don't know if I'll be able to get everything I want. Please send out more threats. No. Okay, well, you did your best. Okay, gonna have to sell someone, sadly. It's fine, they'll be back soon. But, oh, yeah, we're actually, yeah, we definitely need... Okay, we need that, and then you need to come back pretty much straight away. I think that'll permastall. I remember 022 being pretty damn good. Oh, come on, really? Wait, has balloon speed been increased? No, it got decreased. Why can this guy not permastall cerams? Am I thinking of the wrong guy? Whoops. Am I? Is it something else? Balloons move slowly even after throwing out. Can freeze and pop, letting camo balloons. No, that doesn't do anything for a speed. Attacks faster and freezes for longer. Super cold aura slows balloons and water sources nearby. Small ice bombs over a larger range. Maybe cryo cannon could help? I don't know. I really thought those two would be the one. We can try it though. That's got it. Okay. We need cryo cannon. Either that or the ice monkey was just not functioning as intended before. Okay, and this way we can get away with not using abilities, which is crucial because we're going to need abilities for round 40. And freezing those ceramics will be a bit of a priority. Cool. So now we need our damage back. Because whilst it's 500, 300%. Okay, 300% piece of piss. Absolute fucking cakewalk. You know why? Because Quincy's level 8 and he whoops ass. Right, guys? He whoops ass. He'll be very upset if you don't say it. Good. Locked in. Locked in. Okay. This is how we solve ceramics. Moabs, not too big of a deal. We saw it, we popped it. We used a Quincy ability to do it, but that's fine. Round 50 might be a little bit of a struggle. Ice Monkey, don't you dare let go of those ceramics. Thank you. Appreciate you. Get this guy up and running for more Moab damage. So we can stun ceramics now. You have no other job. Your job has been solidified since the dawn of time. You are locking onto the strongest balloon you can find, which will always be these guys. And you are shooting until they exist no more. Cool? Cool. I think it also might help. Can you freeze and glue balloons at the same time? Let's test. Okay, cool. And that doesn't stop them from being frozen or remove their frozen property. Sweet. We're gonna glue and damage with ice at the same time. Just so that there's extra damage over time going on. Because I don't want Ice Boy to get overwhelmed over here. I want him to be whelmed enough. Just enough whelming going on. So we're gonna do that. And then we'll see what happens. I don't know when ceramics come out between 40 and 50, I just know that they do. Okay, that's fine. Oh, fortify, okay. Good thing we prepped for this. Oh, you're not getting glued. Okay, you're gonna pop last, but that's fine. Not a problem. Oh. My lower body is just in pain. Earlier today it was my hips, and now it's my knees. The joints are not looking so good. Oh my god, this is taking fucking forever. I'm fine with it, because we're, you know, doing it, but god damn. At this point in time, considering we're only ever versing Moabs, and we've popped them before, I don't see a downside to this. Oh boy, this is where things get rough. Okay, but it's fine. We've actually slightly planned for this, because you can't see camo anyway, so you don't get distracted by them. Good. This is insane. I love this. Don't get me wrong, last map still pisses me off, but the rest of these maps and game modes and modifiers and all that, absolutely loving it so far. Odyssey creator, you've done well on this one. Take notes. Take notes, and then make more notes about what you will do in future Odysseys. Because you've struck gold with this one in my eyes. Because this shit is not something you see in an average BTD6 game, and I love it. And even better, you've made ridiculous modifiers, but not made farming compulsory. Or possible. But you know, you haven't just been like 3000% mob health. You can also bring 20 banana farms, you know? That's an easy cop-out. To just be like, oh, I don't have to test shit. Because they can just farm really ridiculously hard and get everything done. You know, that's too easy. I'm glad that is not the case. Cool. Right. Moabs should be a fucking walk in the goddamn park now. That might actually be a bit of an issue, but it is the final round. And you know what? I think we're actually okay. I think that'll scoop into the fray here quite nicely. Quincy, you may as well join in. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go mental. Go absolutely mental. Right, there we go. First part of the Odyssey is finished. This perfectly normal Odyssey. Right, as you all know, tomorrow I will be focusing on Quiet Street, Another Brick, and #ouch, and doing their all ridiculousness challenge. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.